Let me give you my Kendo tips on how to move your Shinai fast. If you want to be faster, I think you should really focus on your footwork more than moving your arms and moving your Shinai. But because the arms are important too, I'm making this video. Tip number one, instead of focusing on moving your Shinai, focus on moving the tip. When we're trying to move the Shinai fast and when we're starting Kendo, a lot of the bad habits come from using the right hand where you pull and push your Shinai. But specifically to move your Shinai faster, I like to use my right hand as a rotation point where it supports the Shinai and my left hand is the one actually making the motion. You want to keep a grip on your sword. The main reason for my right hand is to be a support, so that way when my left hand pushes, the tip moves, and then when it pulls, the palm is helping me bring the tip down. So the whole motion comes from pushing and pulling rather than pulling and pushing. If you have a Shinai close by, try it out. See how much heavier the sword is by doing this rather than this. Another important point is that you want to keep your palm on top of your Shinai. If you don't have it on top of your Shinai, what's going to happen a lot of times is that the hand is going to come out of the sword. But if you have it on top, it's also helping you support the Shinai. So when you pull with your left hand, it helps you transfer the energy into your opponent. Keeping your hand on top of your Shinai will help you throw the tip wherever you want it. So wherever that palm is pointing, that's the direction the Shinai should be going. The right arm does move with the Shinai, but it's more like it follows it rather than pulling it and pushing it. This type of things, I like to practice them at home or before practice, so that way I can get these motions into my head, and when I'm doing Jigeiko or practicing my Kihon, I try to make them come out naturally. I do try to keep specific and simple points in mind, so that way I can refresh my memory while I'm doing my practice, but I try to keep it as simple as possible. For example, one problem that I get a lot is that as I'm closing the distance with an opponent, I tend to tense up my hands, I tend to tense up my shoulders, so I keep in mind, relax, and keep the balance on my finger, and then at the right moment explode. Why do you want to move your hands fast? It's not necessarily because you want to surprise your opponent with your hands, because very bad habit is throwing your hands first, but because you want to kind of keep your hands with you as long as possible and then throw the hands at the very last moment as you're attacking. So when you're attacking, you want to move your body and your feet first, and then you want to move the hands. Another tip that I have for you is that in order to understand how it feels for you to move your hand faster, try doing this with a smaller and lighter Shinai. Understanding how your body can move, how your hands move a little bit faster, I think is also important, specifically when you want to learn how to control your sword and get a little bit of a sharper impact one after the other. Like for example, for kotemen, you want to learn to get a good impact on both and then be able to relax immediately, because that's very important. You want to relax before, only tense in the moment of the impact, and then relax. Now, another thing is you want to practice how to have a sharp impact and then have another sharp impact as you're extending your hand. So for example, for kotemen, you don't want to do kote-men, you want to continue the momentum, kote-men, kote-men. And you can also practice combinations, kote-men-do, kote-men-men, and so on. And again, I like to practice this at home, and then when I go to the practice, I try to make them as natural as possible. Please hit the like button. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe so you get to know when I post new videos. Keep in mind that you want to understand how to move your Shinai fast, but at the same time, you also want to keep control and you want to understand how it works together with your body. Now, if you want to explore that a little bit more, you want to check out this video right here. Another thing you might want to do is let me know down in the comments if you have any questions or anything else you want me to focus on for the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and please share this with someone you want the Kendo to improve.